18 News Today.
Welcome back to 18 News. I'm here live in studio with David Oliver, president of the Friends Group. And David, how are you doing this morning?
Wonderful.
So I heard you have some exciting news for us about something going on in Hammondsport coming up here.
We've got one of our downhill hikes coming up on the 19th.
And you talk about that downhill hike. What are some of the things that community members can look forward to and want to come out to Hammondsport to do that for?
Well, one of the things we're trying to connect the Finger Lakes Trail to the local park system of trails and so forth. And what we do on these is we take them to the top of the hill and then they can hike down.
So when you say you take them to the top of the hill, do you have somebody like driving people
Yep.
up the hill and then they're kind of stranded up there? They got to make that hike and do that walk.
Well, the trail's marked.
Oh yeah, of course, but it's a good way for them to it's a good family way to come out and get into shape.
Exactly. The first time we had this particular hike, we had a 4-year-old on it and an 80-year-old.
Oh wow.
So it's for everybody.
It's a little bit for everyone. And you were telling me an interesting little aspect to this event. Some of the money that's raised from this, can you tell me about where that's going towards and what it's going to be helping with?
Well, the Friends Group, we're trying to support a big Department of State grant the town has, and we're connecting 3 lakefront parks with a bridge and a boardwalk and a new trail across the marsh. So the whole southern end of Cuca Lake will be connected with a trail now.
Oh wow. So what kind of goes into that? I feel like there's so much that goes behind that, between getting people to help out, fund that grant, doing all the paperwork. Like, how hectic has that been for you guys?
Well, it's close to $1 million. The state's going to provide about 75%. The town has to come up with the other 25%. That could be done with cash or in-kind work and so forth. So there's going to be some volunteer work. The local school will be building the observation tower for the bird watchers out in the marsh. We've got a handicap kayak launch we're putting in. And so all of these things come together.
So it's a whole community aspect. And for my last question, I'm just going to hit you with like the 5 W's: who, what, when, where, why. When's the event going on? Where is it? So that community members can get excited and schedule their calendar.
This will be the 19th of October, Saturday morning. Show up between 9 and 10:30. We'll drive you to the top. When you hike down about 10 o'clock, we're going to have pumpkin painting. So
awesome.
The kids coming down will have pumpkins and so forth.
Really is a family event.
Yeah, we've done rock painting before and so forth. We've had local artists get involved and actually do paintings that we've raffled off and so forth.
That's awesome. Well, not to cut you off, David, that's all the time we have for this. We're going to be right back with more news and weather after the break.